We are officially in single-digit countdown to the college football kickoff weekend. 9 weeks and 6 days we will be in full action. I've been listening to the same old stuff on the media, same teams as usual, predicted to win their conferences, and that's how it always starts, am I right? Well, I want to talk about the Alpha Dogs, 2 teams predicted to win their conference, and tell you who I think could upset those big boy teams and possibly even take the conference titles instead. All right, so first up, Alabama. At the top of the odds list to win the SEC, no surprise there, with 5-2 odds. But there's another team in the SEC West who I think could take the title instead, and that's the Auburn Tigers. Now last year, Auburn had the gauntlet schedule, really tough road games. They had Georgia on the road, they had Alabama on the road. This year, however, the Tigers are getting a little more of a break. They'll see Kentucky on the crossover, they've got Georgia coming into their stadium, and finally the Iron Bowl will be at Auburn. This is something I think the odds makers haven't quite figured out yet, but when the votes come in, Auburn could very well start out their season as number 3 in the entire nation. And I think it could be the team to beat out Alabama to head to the playoff semis. All right, so next up, let's talk about the defending champs, Ohio State. It's no surprise here. They're 1-2 odds to win the Big Ten this year. But I think Michigan could upset this team. All right, now before you guys go and talk about me on the comments section, hear me out, because if you laugh at this, you have not been paying close enough attention to what's been going on in the offseason. Let's think back to 2012 when Auburn finished their season 3-9. Administration fired Gene Chizik and they hired their #1 replacement, Gus Malzahn, and watched him work wonders on that roster full of blue chip recruits and then beat their biggest rival and defending national champion Alabama for the SEC title. All right, now stay with me. Here again, the Wolverines finished their season 5-7 last year. Now they've already fired Brady Hoke and they've hired their #1 replacement, Jim Harbaugh. They've picked up a whole slew of blue chip recruits and are going to be the hosts this season to their big rivalry game with the defending champs, the Buckeyes, in the regular season finale. Sort of a trend here, but it's so crazy it just might work. All right, that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and be sure to comment below. Hit me up on Twitter at mrochester12, and of course, for all the best predictions and selections for the college football season, keep it locked right here with us at Sportsbook Review.